Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second lobby and this SF1 historic race. We are here set in Monza. This is the second lobby. These guys are looking to race. They're sinking now, but we are going to go for the Monza Grand Prix, Italian Grand Prix. Lights are going to go out. We're going to actually ride on board with, it's going to be wicked. So here we go. Lights are out. Everybody's away. A lot of guys. A couple more guys in this lobby. Let's ride through this. These guys are coming for a haircut. Let's see how many guys have done practice that. No, there's a haircut here. Italy has that big cars running all over each other. A couple hairy barrels getting taken out. There we go. Lucky gets his way through. Kick is at the back. Becker's here. Lucky gets back through. Let's ride through. Let's see everybody get through the famous Monza loop that's still there today. You can ride your bicycle around it if you feel the need. Oh, there's a couple guys bouncing everywhere ahead of each other. Big collision in the front. There's a bit of an engine cover. That is Goomba there. Lucky goes around the inside. There we go. Here's a big battle. Neon is riding against Limit. How about Kirk? Riding through SF1 Chronics there. The Dark Mark leading this race so far in P1. Definitely might have put some practice. I'm moving around with Neon here. So going through the famous loop. Oh, a bit of a contact there. There's a big loop that's fun. Dangerous it can be. Running through now. Looks like Neon's gonna have a bit of a move. Oh, a bit of a tangle. Neon, no. Does a big, massive roll. We're gonna jump through because that's really feet out through in P7. Looks like Neon's gonna have us get his car back through. Lucky's now gone through. Crashy here. Crashy's gonna have a couple guys ahead of him to battle. He does have the toe. Bit of a touch there. Don't know what that's about. There's a car heading upside down. Who says that? I'm not sure who that is. That is Kurt who is upside down. I don't know if he knows how to fix the car. But Goomba is going to come through now as well. Oh yeah, that car is completely upside down. Hench is in front. Looks like Kurt. Here we go. Oh, big contact with the end. Oh boy. Here goes Kirk through. Squeezes through Rashi. Rashi's going up through. Crazy fight here so far. Gotta make sure I get this onto the page so everybody can see it. Decker there. How is SF Chronics found himself in P3. Touches the grass just a bit. Here goes. So hand up first, gets it. It goes close to that grass. Really job well done to hang on to the car as well as he did. Let's run forward. So these guys are battling for the lead. Let's see how this goes through. Good rival on board here. See what I was supposed to be doing. How is the map looking? Let's take a look at the map. Oh! Late break under the hairpin. Hench now finds. Oh, they collected each other. That's going to allow Chronic to take the lead. Chronic is now up into the lead. Now these guys sorting each other out. There they go, right through. Easy does it, those hairpins. Oh, there's a slow car going up ahead. This could only get bad. Up through they go through. Those cars are bouncing like crazy. Buffy now coming up. Is Goomba ahead? Goomba just barely makes that corner. Really good job, well done to get through. Kirk finally gets his car situated, so he's back on all four wheels. Neon in P9, Becker in P8. Becker is starting to catch Rashi. Rashi's right there. Oh, look at this. Kirk and Lucky now is in P5. We're gonna ride with Lucky for a bit. I'm gonna finally do this what I was supposed to be doing. So these guys have a time. They have a time set at 25 minutes per race. So they might just about get 8 laps in. It might be 6 to 7 laps. We will see. I'm gonna make sure I get this put on board that these guys know everything's here. Oh, okay, it is there. Let's see. Hench close. SF1 Chronic's up the lead. He's doing really well. Check out this page. These guys really close. I was to say they must have been really close because I can hear another car. So yeah, these guys decided to do Monza first, as I don't have a trackside vision on this track, so that's unfortunate. These guys doing really well. Chronic on lap 2, leading this Grand Prix. How about the deltas between each other? These guys are pretty close. Goomba and Becker getting relatively close. What is that for Rashi? Rashi's on P8. Kirk is at Neon. Neon's back in P11. Whiffy is starting to pick up the pace to collect Neon here soon. We're going to jump back in forward with this battle. And I have to make sure I do this correctly. Kirk now on the inside. Kirk goes wide a bit. That's fast. He went wide just a bit. Kirk is pulling up. Easy does it. Fast goes just a bit wide. Kirk hangs to the inside. Fast goes. Fast is making that car super wide. And he gets the job done. Where is so? Hench is not too far behind P2, but we're gonna jump back through here. This guy's two battling around. Fast goes by, Kirk hits back and loses it, slides into the wall hard. Neon coming down the hill now. Kirk has got the car situated. Whiffy is picking up the pace to collect Neon. Lucky and who was it? Lucky and Hinch, I think. So Lucky's not gonna go through. Chronic's falling. How is that possible? It has Dark Market through first. Yeah, let's look at this for a second. Map-wise. Yeah, oh, okay, it sorted itself. Chronic's now up P1. And get the map back off. Anybody really relatively close? Here we go. This is a good battle. We'll keep it on board with these guys for a bit. Because I need to do this. Big hit. Big hit. A couple guys going the escape route. I don't think they're going to realize that you can't get through there. Oh, jeez. So Neon's upside down. Kirk through. Any other closer battles? Here we go. Becker and Goomba fighting it out. And one of them make a move done. Just jump through. Goomba holding on as best as he can. We do have a battle between Hench and Dark Mark. Chronix is peeled away. 6.9 seconds. I think somebody put a little bit of it's a bit of practice. Hench pull up to the back. Let's look at the speedometer, shall we? Gives us something else to look at for a second. I seriously wish they had a trackside vision or spectator mode on this race, because this track would absolutely be amazing. There it is. This now. Here we go into the final chicane before they go for another lap around the famous loop. And Hench pull up to the car ahead of him. Let's get the speedometer away for just a second. Whiffy's moved up to P12. Fastdale's moved up to P8. Benny's moved up to P4. Between Lucky and Benny. So that's Benny in P4. Hench that's the fastest sector 3 lap. Oh, here we go. Hench and Dark Mark gonna go in. Rashi's moved up to P8. Let's go back here. Hench and the Dark Mark. Chronic's now pulled a 7.1 second gap at the top. Let's click on the multi-stream, see what we got going on their way through. Looks like Hench is starting to pull the gap down between himself and the Dark Mark. Oh, Hench almost lost the car. These guys are flying. Let's take a look at the overview here. They have 14 minutes and 30 seconds remaining of this race. Oh, Hench really fighting against that car when it comes to the oval. Let's jump on board. Lucky is starting to catch Benny, I believe. How about everybody else is super close? A couple other guys are spaced out just a bit. Kirk, fast. Yeah, the biggest between these two. Hench goes wide, hits the wall hard. Ooh, he lost the car. That's gonna help. I think it's gonna help Benny here. Hench has gotten himself on the way. However, this is Benny coming up on him. Gap now, I think it's gonna be quite different. Chronic doing really well in P1. Although the Dark Mark has caught him just a bit. 5.6 seconds is the gap. Hench goes hard into the wall. Here we go. Oh, Lucky's starting to catch these guys as well, so we're gonna ride with Lucky for just a bit. Here we go, through. Evo, what is going on? He's in the chat. How are you doing, mate? How did you enjoy your first go from this? Here we are going through. Lucky goes around the long right-hander. Lap 4, let's look at the overview. How much time do they have left? 12 minutes remain, actually just about 13. Couple guys pretty close on track. We're gonna ride with Lucky. I think that's the closest battle here. Gap at the top, 5.6 seconds. Chronic leading this race. I think Chronic put a little bit of work in. Just a bit. Lucky starting to collect these guys close. Keep in mind the battle between Kirk and Rashi. Kirk's gonna have a run on Rashi. Kirk moves up, Rashi's gonna hug. Oh, they're gonna go side by side into this turn. Easy does it. Rashi almost touches the grass, which is a big no-no. Driving on through, let's look at through. Kirk doing really well. Gets himself up to P9. Dark Mark has lost out some time compared to Chronic at the top. Here we go. Here goes Lucky and the Benny. They're going to battle it out as well. He's starting to get the hang of the deltas on the side. Can Lucky pull the toe down? Take a look at the speedometer. See the difference between Lucky's 148, 149. Oh, Benny's at 151. Looks like Lucky just about gets to that position, with speed. Take a look at the map. A lot of guys pretty close. It looks like Neon's in the back there. Chronic just has to hold on. He's doing the best he can. He's actually doing really well, actually. P1. Dark Mark, P2 sitting 5.6 seconds. Where are the gaps now? The gaps are relatively close. Looks like Rashi's trying to keep up with Kirk. Gaps at the top. So Lucky right now still riding with the Benny. These guys are the closest on track. Battle. How much time do they have left? Let's take a look on the overview. 10 minutes remain. 10 minutes and 30 seconds. So Chronic has to hold on for another 10 minutes if he wants to pick up the win at the Monza Grand Prix. Easy does it in that corner. Really well exit done. Easy does it. Oh, Lucky almost gets close to that that barrier on the left. We were doing well in P6. Here we go. Can Lucky pull in? Benny goes. Really job well done. Goodness, that's Hench in front. So Benny's pulling up to Hench. All the while, Lucky's pulling up to Benny. Seems like Chronic and Dark Mark have different positions on the track that they actually accelerate at a little bit better than the other drivers. Chronic's now spaced between again at 6.1 seconds gap between the leader and P2. This guy's getting relatively close. Getting closer, going into the hairpin around this famous loop. We'll stick on board with Lucky as we go into this hairpin. The first right left, and then the famous loop, as you can see, just ahead. Oh, a bit of contact has been made. Oh, big contact. The car is upside down. I think that was Goop. No, that was Hench lost out on that one. So that one could be mentally, that would be very, very painful in real life, I feel. Here goes Lucky. Big contact made. Let's jump on board. Dark Mark 6.6 seconds to the gap. Looks like Lucky moved up. Benny's moved up to P3. Benny went really high on that hill. It's like actually Lucky's dove right back behind him into the second part of this oval position in the track. You can see the banking. Benny's hard. Oh, Benny goes hard into the wall. That's going to allow Lucky through. Benny's going to have to slips through and stick into Lucky's toe right here. Checking out the gaps between everybody else. Everybody is kind of spaced out. This is the closest battle on track right now. Gap at the top, 7.6 seconds now. Look at the toe that Benny gets on Lucky though. There goes the car on into the tunnel, and that's actually kind of cool. You can see that on the inside. He's Benny gonna look. No, he's gonna tuck it behind Lucky. Here we go through. Both take that turn really well. I wish I could have a different view. Actually, we can do a different view here for a second. Let's jump in the actual cockpit of Benny. Look at those sweet leather gloves these guys used to wear. Oh, very well done for both of those drivers to get through that corner. On their way through, here comes Benny. He's getting a run on Lucky. Can he keep up behind him? Anybody else super close on track? Benny does really well through that corner. Shifts it up to, I think it's 6 actually. No, it's 5th. He's gonna get a run on him. Jump back on board. Easy on the brakes. Very easy part of the track right here. This right-hander to over gets it and wind yourself up into that gravel. As you saw, a lot of gravel on the first lap laying on this track. Still the gap at the top remains 6.4 seconds. Still looking through. Looks like how's everybody else doing? Oh no! Oh, Lucky smacked the wall. Overcooked it into that hairpin and hit the wall, so that's put Benny back up to P3. Gumbo riding in P6. Where's Becker? Lucky now has an indication next to him. Whoa! Benny's car. Don't know what's happening to Benny's car. It's right on board. His car is bouncing like crazy. Dark Mark now 8.7 seconds. Chronic is just opening up the gap between these two. How's everybody else doing? Neon there in P13. Looks like Lucky's trying to hang onto the back of Benny. P-Pointer's moved up to P11, so there's a battle between there. Oh, what is happening? Whiffy's gone wide. So Rashi's going to have a good run here if you can collect him. Navigate this final chicane. Probably one of the trickiest parts of the track, I would say, for myself. Let's look at the times. How much do they have? They got 5 minutes remaining, so probably just about a lap and a half remaining in this race. This could be Chronic's race if he holds on to it. Looks like Lucky's backed off just a bit from the Benny. Oh, this is close. Fast is starting to catch to Becker. Can he collect them here soon? He is pulling the gap down. Easy not to touch that grass. Whoa. Here we go, side by side into the loop. Oh. Jeez, Pete, what's going on here? Becker, oh, Kurt's almost lost it. Fastdale and Becker going back and forth. I think Fastdale's having a bit of issues with the loop. So that's what Becker back up. Goomba doing really well. Still sitting in P6. Hench hits the wall hard. Really hard. Lucky's still trying to collect the back of the Benny. Hench now. Goomba. Anybody else close? Becker is in P7. Let's jump through. Fastdale is trying to hold on to the back of Becker. Can he maintain that gap between them? Pull that toe in. Let's jump on board with Fastdale. See how well he does. Looking at the gaps at the bottom. Neon's collected a lot of time somehow. He's back up. It's only 2 minutes down, which is less than a lap here at the famous historic Monza Grand Prix. Lap time is about 3 minutes. Oh, Kirk hits the wall hard. That's allowed Fastdale to move forward. Oh no, that's actually Fastdale has collected the wall. Kirk now behind. He's gonna get the run at Fastdale. They touch heels and right hard. Both hit the wall hard. You can ride on board with Kirk. You can see this too coming out of the flames. There we go. Oh man. Where's Whiffy in this matter? He's gonna collect these guys eventually. Rashi, P12, running through the lines. Lucky is starting to collect Benny again. But yeah, Chronic, well done. He's checked out. He's in P1. I think he's going to take this first race win. As I'm going to take a look at the time remaining. We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. We're going to ride on board with Lucky. The famous Monza Blue. Can he pull the gap down between himself and Benny just ahead of him? Use that toe. Now exiting the loop. Whoa, don't know what that was. Benny, let's look at the speedometer. I want to see this quick. 151 compared to Lucky's 148. Toes not there, just about. So Benny doing really well. Dark Mark has brought the gap back down to 6.3 seconds. I wonder if Chronic's going to back out just a bit. Oh, Whiffy, Rashi, where's Rashi Neon? Fastdale's right there. So let's see if Whiffy can get past Fastdale. Fastdale's car is bouncing crazy. So is Whiffy's, it seems. A review quick to see the time remaining on this race. 1 minute and 15 seconds. So this lap they are on is going to be the final lap. Here's everybody's Delta time. Looks like Hench is behind Goomba. Goomba. Oh, look. We have a battle. Lucky is going to go after the Benny here. Final few remaining moments of this race. Can Lucky get a run on Benny? A review quick. 40 seconds remains in this race, so this is definitely going to be their last lap. Who crosses the line first? Lucky gets a run on Benny. Lucky spits the car out just a bit wide. These two have had an incredible battle with each other during this race. Let's see if Lucky gets a position away from the Benny. 20 seconds remain. Crossing the line. Let's see who wins. Into the hairpin. Benny brakes. Goes. Oh no, Benny just about brakes. That's right aboard. They swap positions. Looks like Lucky's gonna pull behind Benny as they go through. 2 seconds. Time remaining. This is the final lap. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to go on here. So Lucky doing really well. Can he get around? So they've had just about 9 laps. Currently watching Lucky. Time remaining. Can he get a run on Benny here for the final loop? Whereas Chronic? Chronic is going to cross the line, I think, and take the swim. Will they mark it here as a complete lap? I just want to see. Not sure if they cross the line there. Or if Chronic's still pushing. Chronic is still pushing, so he still has a lap to go. So this is the final lap. Crashing moves up to P11. These guys have one final go at it. Where's the gap now? Kirk right there. Kirk's gonna take the shortcut and almost dump the car. Let's jump on through with Chronic now leading this Grand Prix. 1 lap to remain. Looks like Dark Mark and the Benny had a good shot at it as well. Lucky is trying to hold on to the back of Lucky 13. Let's see if he could get. Actually, Lucky's trying to hold on to the back of Benny. My mistake. Lucky grabs the wall really harshly. We're going to ride on board with this man, SF1 Chronic, who's going to cross the line in P1. Dark Mark, really job well done this evening. He's going to cross the line for the first race in P2. We'll have 1 race remaining at the Belgian Grand Prix. Here we go, Chronic into the final chicane. Gap is 6.4 seconds. It's a little loose once he touches that grapple on the inside. But he's going to cross the line in P1. So job well done to SF1 Chronic. Crosses the line in P1. The Dark Mark is going to cross the line in P2. Benny is going to cross the line. Doesn't look like Lucky had much to say. Benny's going to cross the line in P3 for this first race. Here we go into this. P3 is the Benny's. Lucky's going to cross the line in P4. Goomba, job really well done. He's going to cross the line in P5. Right on board with Goomba as he's going to come through. On through we go. P5 is Goomba's. Hench is going to cross the line. P6. Kirk is right there. Where is Becker? Becker's not too far behind. Actually, let's ride on board with Becker because Kirk is right ahead of him. Can Becker get a better run out of this? Hench goes a bit wide. Or no, Kirk goes a bit wide. Gets a little loose. Can that allow Becker to have one final run? He's got to push the car as hard as he can. Is Kirk going to navigate this turn? Or is Becker going to have a run at him? Neon is making a pit stop. Wookie has retired. Oh no, Becker touches the gravel. Here we go, on our way through. It looks like Kirk is going to pick P6 for this Monza Grand Prix. Crossing the line just about now. Becker's going to cross the line in P7. And Kirk here, now it's P8. He's going to cross the line. A couple guys at the back. We'll jump down with Fast Dale. Rashi crossing the line now. Fast Dale crosses the line. Rashi here, P10. Navigating that final chicane. and decides to brake a bit. Not sure what for. Neon's still got a while to go. I wonder what he's doing. Let's see the speedometer. He's running at 94 miles per hour. Rashi is having a little fun at the very end. And it's just going to sit there on the line. Is he going to cross the line? He crosses the line now. And that's it for the Monza Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in just a bit. I'm going to give you the rundown. Chronic picks up the win, followed by the Dark Mark P2, Benny in P3, Goomba P4, Hench is in P5, KCR is P6. I couldn't get the rest, but we will be back in just a bit for the Belgian Grand Prix. Stick around. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready for round 2 of this historic Grand Prix event. We are at the Belgian Grand Prix, and this is going to be absolutely interesting, as you guys can see. I'm going to get rid of the overview for just the time being. Once these guys get ready to go, we're going to go green flag racing. As it looks like KCR is going to start from pole position. Fastdale is in P2, Neon P3. Looks like Goomba's P4, Whiffy P5, Hench's in P6, Brashy P7, Becker P8, Dark Mark P9, Kirk is in P10, Chronic P11, the winner from the last race, and the Benny is in P12. So get ready, strap in, and here we go. Ready for the Grand Prix. It's just sinking just a bit. Getting ready to go here. Gonna wait for those lights to go. And we're waiting. Looks like a couple guys have jumped the start over the contact at the beginning. Looks right on board with the guys in the back. Going up, here we go. Cars are flying everywhere. Cars are going mental. It looks like KCR got a great start though. Jump on board with Neon Fastdale. How about everybody here? Chronic. Chronic's already got himself a P5. Is he going to make for a look here? Close by. Hench's moved up to P7. Gooma's moved up to P9. We're going to ride board with Chronic. How's Neon doing? Oh, Chronic goes really wide into the hay barrel. So somebody else. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A lot of guys are going really funny here. A lot of cars are flying back and forth. Can't tell what's what. Gooma's now in P11. Rashford P10. Goo to P11 now. Oh my goodness. My goodness. The hit is kicking off. What an absolute shamble of a couple of things. But Becker and Neon fighting for the lead in this race. There it goes into the gravel. Whoa! Right, that is. Oh my goodness. If you guys can hear me laughing, I don't really laugh, but that is absolutely brutal. So here we go through. It looks like Benny's working. Gooma's there at P8. Chronic P6. Fighting. I think it may be either Benny. Oh no! Chronic guys into the ditch. Crashy, they're through. Look at these two battling for the lead. Neon versus Becker. This is going to be one heck of a race to watch. Fastdale's not too far back, 6.2 seconds. We're going to jump through with the leaders. These guys fighting for the lead of the race. See, this is what I'm talking about, the trackside view of the spectators mode. Absolutely beautiful in this game. But Neon is holding the lead of this race so far. How about Kurt? Bit of pieces, his engine cover is flown off. Gooma there, P5. The gap's now 31, 39. Is somebody retired? Kurt just moved up. I think somebody might have retired. I'm not sure who might have been. He had 12 at the beginning of this lobby. But Becker now... Oh, Becker's lost a little bit of time between himself and Neon. Neon doing really well leading this race. Jump off with Neon. This is a long lap. It is actually an 8.6 mile track. So laps top out around 4 minutes. Becker doing all he can to hold on to the back of Neon. Neon looking really pacey in this race. Can Becker have a say at the win here? Looking through the deltas, we have Hench. Oh, we have a pile of people here racing for P5, it seems. Look at this guy, it's almost... I thought they might have thought about going 3 wide. Side by side they go through. Oh, there goes the car into the ditch hard. I think that was Cron. That wasn't Chronic, that was the Benny, I think. Chronic now looking to try to battle Hench and Gula. It looks like there was a car into the ditch up front. Here we go, side by side they're going through. Oh, easy on the ditch, guys. I'm telling you, the grapple will kick you out so fast. But Hench has moved up to P6. Chronic has moved up to P5. Luna's up to P4. Luna's having a heck of a race. Chronic gets into the gravel. Loses a bit of time now. Oh, this guy's attacking. Oh, there goes. I think that was Fastdale hard into the wall there. Chronic. Oh, what's happening to Benny? Thinking about going for an scenic route there. He's just gotten the car situated now. Let's jump on backboard with Hench. Oh! I think that was Fastdale hard onto the wall. Hench, let's jump on board with Chronic. How's the gap at the top? Becker and Neon really close. We're going to jump back through with these guys quick. Down the hill, and we're going to go off to El Rouge through Radion down the Camel Straight. Up the hill they go. Very hard to navigate in these old cars. As you can see, they gets through. What is going on, Phantom? Good to see you. Going through now, just checking out the gaps here. Some of the gaps look really too close. Fastdale's not too far behind. I'm going to go for these guys leading the race. Becker right there in P2 following Neon. Can Becker get that car? Let's actually jump on board with a cockpit view of Becker. Give us a little bit of a... See how he navigates a couple of these turns. trying to pull closer into Neon. Neon and him look to struggle just a bit. Easy does it. You want to back out of the throttle a little here as you're going to slide and then go hard. Yeah, Easy does it. Hard into the wall. It looks like both of them are pretty much relatively around the same pace. How about, let's give it the sound of this car, shall we? At the chase cam. You guys can hear that nice engine. Both of them are holding on to their engine covers though, but we're going to go back to the track side. Let's look at the Delta. Oh, we got a battle here going on between Chronic, KCR, and Google. Side by side they go. So, the 1962 Spa Grand Prix. Can Chronic make a look through KCR here side by side? They're going to go. Looks like Chronic makes his way through, so he's up to P4. How about the gaps at the other areas? It looks like we have a battle here between Kirk. Oh no. Kirk's on his way through. It looks like Marcus dropped to P9 at P10. But these guys at the front. Chronic now looking at Goomba. And he getting his way through. Around this fast part of track. Oh, Goomba goes really hard in the wall. That's Chronic up to P3. He's made the job done. So he's up to P3. Let's jump on board with these two. What is the gap? Oh, it's 2.6. Becker's had a problem. I'm not sure what has happened. He's actually backed up. Neon up in the lead right now. Good shot of Neon winning this race. I'm going to take a look at something quick. Actually, let's jump up through. We have Kirk and Benny not too far behind. Rashi down the order at P11. But yeah, right now, Goomba following Chronic here. This is the closest battle on track. What a battle it could turn out to be. Let's look at the overview quick and see how much time we have remaining. 17 minutes remain of this race. So I would say about 4 laps. If I'm doing my math correctly, right away. Chronic has something that's happened to Chronic. Chronic's let Goomba through. Not sure what that was about. But these two are going to battle it out. Becker's not too far ahead, I think. Where's the gap? The gap is about 8 seconds. No, I would say 7 seconds between these two. Goomba's now behind Chronic. Chronic was a bit wide. Let's jump on board as these guys go through into the cockpit view. As you see Goomba battling Chronic there. Down the hill they're going to go. Get the car straight. Goomba's windshield is cracked already. Down the hill we go. A couple cars ahead of them going up. The famous El Rouge already, and the car hard into the wall. Now, I think that was Becker. Easy does it as Goomba heads up the hill. It looks like Chronic touches the grass a bit, and then they're going to go down the Camel Straight, which, as you can see nowadays, or back in the 60s, it was not straight at all. What has happened to Becker? Becker, I know, clipped the wall going up. So Neon's now broke open the gap in 4.8 seconds. And he peeled away even further. But now Chronic is working on Becker here soon. Any gaps in the clock? Fastsail working on Kirk. Kirk actually moves up to P8. Can Fastsail have a run at him? Oh, Fastsail hard into the wall. Keeps a hold of the car though. It's going to lose him a bit of time following Kirk. Kirk, I think, had an incident as well. Not sure what has happened there. Running on through, checking out the gaps between everybody. Goomba, Chronic now fighting to battle Becker here in just a bit. Bit of grass touched by Becker. Fastest sector 1 was set by Chronic. 1.6 was the second time. Oh! Chronic pulls up right to the back of Becker. These guys can have a bit of a look at each other. Here we go. Becker's trying to make that car as wide as possible. It's going to help out Goomba, I think. Side by side, they're going to go into this backstretch. Chronic makes his way through. Becker, I think, is going to peel behind and use that tail. Decker's going to peel back. Puma's actually catching him really quickly. Puma on a flyer. Side by side, they contact. Heavy contact. Both cars go flying. Is that going to help Benny come back through here? Oh, here goes Benny. The Benny flies on through. It goes through Becker as well. So Benny's up to P3. Chronic up to P2. Can he pull that gap between himself and Neon down? How much time is left in this race? Looking through the Delta right now. Seeing if there's any close battles. Closest battle right now. I mean, look at the gap already. Neon, something must have happened to Neon. So we're going to stay on board with Chronic. Let's look at the overview. How much time do they have left? 13 minutes and 35 seconds. I think Neon might have had a slip up somewhere. It might have touched the gravel because Chronic is now pulling him in at a fast rate. 1.5 seconds is the gap. And he pulled it closer down. He is reeling him in. How about the gaps of the other distance areas? So everybody else pretty much stayed. Benny's up to P3. Gonna jump on board with Chronic here. There is, Benny is pulling him in. You can see him off in the distance. But Chronic really working on it. Neon trying to hold on for this win. Can he get the job done? Side by side, Neon goes a bit wide. Chronic gets a lot closer to him this time around. Neon's going to try to hold the outside line, give him a pinch. Side by side, they're going to go down into this turn. I think Chronic was holding him much more pace. Chronic goes in the turn. Can Neon get him back though? Coming down to the hairpin before the start-finish line. Neon's thinking about going for a move on the inside. Side by side, make contact. Neon gets the position back. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is just fun, so these guys are just having a bit of a friendly competition, but Chronic now P2. And Chronic get Neon up the El Rouge. Chronic does really well. Attacks that hill really cleanly. Oh, side by side they go. Both touch. Chronic now P2. That's going to help Benny come closer to these guys, I think, in the long run. Benny's only 3.5 seconds behind these guys now, and carrying a lot of speed because that speed is going down. 3.3, 3.2. Chronic is trying everything he can to get around Neon. Neon's holding on to this lead. Bit of touch go here. Shoulders are out, but that is just how it goes. Neon goes wide. Chronic's going to look through the inside line. Side by side, they're going to come out of this turn. Job well done for both of them to hold on. Benny's not too far behind. This is actually action-packed. Looks like Chronic just about peels ahead. Neon's P2 right now. And Neon have to think about coming back. There is the Benny right now, P3. How about anybody else? Is everybody close? No, this is the closest battle. Benny's reeled these guys in like crazy. Interesting this goes. Neon there. P2 trying to hold on to P2, trying to hold on to the back of Chronic. Benny is trying to pull them in. 3 seconds separates himself. Oh, Neon, unfortunately, hard into the wall. Bounces like crazy. I think Chronic hit the wall as well. He's now missing his engine cover. Neon's missing it. Benny's missing it. So, 3 going down here. Can Benny get around Neon to maybe have a go at Chronic? Look at Benny pulling the gap down between himself and Neon. He's going to go for an inside look. I don't think Neon's going to have much to say about this. Benny goes up through to P2. Can Benny pull the gap down between himself and SF1 Chronic? Only time will tell. Oh, there's a bit of touch. Neon through. Neon there in P3. Trying to hold on to the back of the Benny. Gap at the top. Chronic is trying to check out. 1.6 seconds is the gap. How much time do they have left? Overview. 9 minutes and 45 seconds. So it is coming closer to the end. Race was about... who was out on the inside? That was Rashi. I wonder what happened to Rashi. The spectators cheering these drivers on the side. It's actually kind of Kind of nice to see, but Goomba is working on Kirk. Let's jump off these guys for just a bit. Gonna keep an eye on Benny and Chronic's time between each other. There is a car going off into the gravel. Look at Goomba, gonna go on Kirk, inside line. Goomba's gonna go heavy into the wall. Kirk's gonna have a look through again. These guys swapping positions. Oh, Kirk goes a bit slow. Goomba's gonna have to think about on the inside. It's gonna turn to the outside. Where is the dark mark in this? He's 55 seconds back. So I think he's having a bit of trouble. His hench is not too far off. He's 5 seconds off of him. Want to jump on board with Benny, who's now caught Chronic. Can Benny have a run at Chronic here? As Neon has tripped back to P3, about 5 seconds now is the gap. Is Benny going to push Chronic here? Oh, Chronic hits the wall hard, so does Benny. Both emulate the same move, but I think that's slowed up Chronic. Benny's going to have a good look here. 3/10 is the gap. 2/10 now. Benny's going to have a run at Chronic, I think. Going to go shift to the outside. I actually want to see something quick. Let's go on the cockpit of Benny. Chronic down the line. Benny shifting. Going to run down. Let's see who takes a Rouge at the better pace. Who takes it cleaner, that is, too, as well. Up the hill we go. Both take it relatively clean. Chronic gets into the gravel. Benny gets into the gravel. Both hold onto the car, though. Down this back. Benny getting a run on SF1 Chronic. We'll run on board with Benny for a bit. As you guys can see this track just a bit more. Easy on it, does it. Chronic goes a bit early on the brakes. Touches the gravel just a bit. Benny gets a good run back to track side. We're going to go side by... I mean, this is actually pretty close. Let's see if we go between everybody else. Looks like Kirk is trying to reel in Goomba. Kirk? Oh no, something. Oh no, Kirk. KCR is through. How about the gaps between everybody else? Relatively spaced apart. Neon is now 10 seconds behind. Benny pushing on Chronic to try to win. How much time do they have left? Time can tell the big difference. 6 minutes is the remaining time. 6.40. Oh no, Chronic has lost it. Chronic has lost the car, and Benny's now in the lead. Where is Neon in all this? Here comes Neon. Chronic has gotten himself back through. But Neon's right there. Oh, Chronic got a little loose. Neon's going to come through. Jump on board Neon. He's going to attack Chronic through these track. Neon goes right past Chronic, so Chronic's going to try to hang on to Neon. Chronic went, yeah, I think, head first right into that barrier. You guys a little bit. Oh, Chronic heavy into the wall. As you can see, Benny's checked out. 5.5 seconds now is a delta between himself, Neon, and Chronic. Becker. Anybody else relatively close? I see Hench is trying to work on Kirk. The dark marker is 1.17 seconds behind. Fastio 135. Rashi, I think Rashi's having a bit of trouble here. What is Rashi doing? He's just gonna park the car to the side. Not sure what he's doing. But can Chronic have a good comeback here? Let's look at the overview one last time. 5 minutes remaining. So these guys will have a lap before the end of this race. Here we go. Chronic making a move on the inside of Neon, but touches the gravel and gets loose. So Neon's going to hold on to the position. Neon's still holding on to P2. Let's jump on board with Chronic on his onboard cam. He's going to get a run on Neon. He's going to look inside, outside. Jump on board with Neon. SF1 Chronic on the inside. Pretty tricky corner to navigate. Easy on this corner. He's going to smack the wall hard, I think. Just about tagged it. Lost a little bit of time. His windshield now, I think, is cracked because of that. Or it might have been cracked before. You can actually see Benny off in the distance. He is leading this race. Can Neon have another go here? And he catch back up to SF1 Chronic. SF1 Chronic tag the gravel. I don't know if he tagged the wall. We're going to jump back on through. Let's actually look at the man himself. How is Marcus holding on in this race? He does have Hinch not too far ahead of him. Oh, he's actually got a couple cars. He's got Kick ahead of him. Hinch is starting to pull up Kick. KCR doing well. He's in P6 right now. Who is that on the inside? I think that's Rashi. I don't know what Rashi's doing. He's 7 minutes and 32 seconds now behind everybody. So KCR is trying to catch up to the Goomba. Goomba gets a little bit wide. That's going to allow KCR a really solid run to get through. Goomba hard on the wall. That's going to allow KCR to pick up the pace and get right behind him when they can make contact. It's close. Oh my god, that was going to be a bit of contact made there. KCR now following Goomba. Goomba's giving it a bit of a weave, trying to, I think, either A, get traction in his car, or just wave at KCR side by side. Are they going to do it side by side? No, KCR is going to follow him through. Gap at the top, Chronic, 4.4 seconds separates himself. Becker in P4. This is the closest battle right now on track. Is KCR going to make a move on Goomba? What is the overview? How much time do these guys have left? They have 2 minutes remaining, so they'll have just about 1 lap to go. They are currently on lap 6, it is. Holding on to P5. Benny is holding on to a gap right now of 4.1 seconds. I wonder if Chronic can catch up to Benny and have a go at it. He's going to have probably about 1 more lap, depending on where they are on the track. Let's actually find out. Benny's going around the fast right-hander. I mean, would I say fast right-hander? There are so many of them on this track. What is his overview here? See how much time he has left. He might just about get 1 lap in, as well as Chronic. Can Chronic have a say? He's 3.6 seconds now is the gap between himself. KCR. Oh, there's Rashi on the inside. Not sure what Rashi's doing. Maybe he's just out for a Sunday drive. Maybe taking in the views of the countryside it is. Let's jump on board with him. He's just sitting on the side of the track. Bastille in P10. Dark Mark P9. I wonder if Rash is waiting for Dark Mark. No, he's not. Not sure what Rash is waiting for. But here comes Chronic. Gap 4.2 seconds. Benny's leading. Let me see if I can see the overview. He's going to have 23 seconds. Will he get a lap? I don't think he's going to get another lap in, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is going to be the final lap. I think the Benny is going to win this race. 6 seconds now is the overview. Benny is going to win this race. That is time remaining. So this is the final lap. Benny's going to come down. Final hairpin. Take it nice and easy down the hill to win this Belgian Grand Prix. 1962 Belgian Grand Prix, that is. Benny finishes in P1. There you have it. Chronic is going to finish in P2. Job well done by Chronic to get himself through the field and finish in P2. Neon, really well done, held on to the lead for quite a bit of time. And he's going to cross the line, finishing out the podium in P3. Gets the car spit sideways, I think. maybe just have a little bit of fun. But he's going to come down the hill and cross the start-finish line, which is right about there, and finishes P3. Becker now coming down the line to finish in P4. Here we go. Just about over with, crossing the line in P4. And over the line he goes. Goomba doing really well this evening. P5 does have KCR just behind him. It looks like we have a battle between Hench and the Dark Mark here. I'm going to jump on board with Goomba, who's going to cross the line. He has KCR behind him. Kurt in P7. Oh, looks like Dark Mark has moved up. Following with Goomba now, he's going to cross the line P5 this evening. Job well done. Looks like KCR shot out a bit wide. There's Kirk just behind. Goomba crosses the line. KCR is going to cross the line just ahead of Kirk. Does so just now. KCR is going to cross the line. Dark Mark is coming up to the hairpin here. Hench is not too far behind. Dark Mark is going to hold on to P8 this evening. Hench goes a bit wide off the exit. Crosses the line in P8. Dark Mark does. Hench is going to cross the line P9. Fastdale on the backstretch. And Rashi. I have no idea what Rashi's doing. But here we go. We're going to ride on board Fastdale. This is going to cross the line and hold on to P10 to round out the top 10. Just a few more corners to navigate as he makes his way through this big, large Spa Grand Prix. This race is going to end in just about 75 seconds, so if Rashi wants to get down to the line, he needs to do so as soon as possible. He's 9 seconds and 22. 9 minutes and 22. No, yeah. 9.20 behind. Ross looks like Fastdale attacked that corner just a bit too harsh, too. Crossing the line now. Finishes in P10. Rashi has 48 seconds to go until he has to cross the line. Maybe he just stayed at the back just to get a little bit of TV time towards the end. 30 seconds now remaining for him to cross the line. Can he get it done? Coming down this long back stretch now. And backs out. So there you guys have it. That is the Belgian Grand Prix. There you have the remaining. That's weird. KCRT finishes the race in first somehow. Benny P2, Chronic P3, Neon P4, Becker. But there you guys have it. We're going to jump through. I'm going to say thank you for joining us this evening. If you guys liked what you see, go ahead and subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow with the SF1 GP1 Canadian Grand Prix. But until then, thank you so much. This is SF1 signing out.